Welcome in early gang, welcome in VOD gang. Hope you're doing super good. There we go. I accidentally started stream to the wrong channel. My bad, guys. Mega oops. Yeah, let's get an audio check. Black Cat goes up first. Everything sounded, our captions looking. Hopefully everything is working okay. I've got to go delete the VOD on the gaming channel now. I could have sworn the last stream was on here. Blue Mousy, yeah. Big oops. I'm doing alright. How are you doing, Mousy? What's up? I wanted to stream yesterday, but I never get to play video games with my family anymore, it feels like, so it was cool to do some old Halo video gaming with the fam. What's up, Zabby? How you doing? Good to meet you. I don't think I've met you before. Okay, let me go delete that VOD. Do the channel real quick. I'm glad that you're doing well, Mousy. Followed the other day? Oh, okay. Did you update your name? I don't remember you chatting last time. Let's see. Oh yeah, the VOD did go up to the other channel. I was streaming to the other channel. There we go. Crisis averted. Ratio averted. You followed, you got pulled away. Oh wait, did you follow right as the raid out happened? Yeah, that would make sense. So in a way, it's kind of like your first one then. If you came in right at the end of the old one, or the last one. Technically. I get to experience early stream. You're part of early gang today. Yo, Zolric, welcome in. How you doing? How are you feeling today? Whoa, excuse me. Let me get some water going before I forget. Water. Is that the name of this Band? Group? Oh yeah, it is. Eat a gym. Nice, Lord, nice. I keep meaning to lift, but it feels like there's always something going on. Back when I couldn't stream and I had more time, I was getting pretty regular on the lift, so I was doing pretty good. I need to make some kind of like schedule for myself or something. Have certain days to do certain things. You broke your... Wait, literally or, or figuratively? Hopefully not literally. Oh, yeah. Okay, well, yeah, hopefully that'll start feeling better tomorrow, or it'll be hurting even more tomorrow. You never know. Sometimes that's how it goes for me. I'm gonna be having my first surgery other than like my wisdom teeth being pulled forever ago. I've got like GI issues where I've got to have my gallbladder removed, so yeah, I've got to get up earlier than I have been tomorrow and get labs done and prepare, go through all the rigmarole of surgery preparation. So hopefully that all goes well. You're gonna have to pass. Wait, what? Oh, you're not gonna be able to be in stream. Alright, AG. I'm sorry to hear that. Have a good day. Have a good night. Robin 19. Robin 19890. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. What do those numbers mean? Is that like... What would that be? There's not 98 days in a month. But there's 19 days in a month. Is that like your birthday? In European format, like... Is it August 19th, 1990? Is that what it is? Did I decipher it? Had wisdom teeth removed a while back. Oh yeah, for me it was like... Oh, I want to say like 10 years ago. It was a long time ago now. See, I'm a little nervous about it. Because... You know, going through the whole... You know, being out of it for surgery. You know, I haven't done that for 10 years, so... Yeah, that was my first time too, so... A little nervous, but... Then I remember, you know, the surgeon seems pretty good, so yeah, everything should go okay. Over a decade. Oh yeah. I think for me it's been... Like exactly 10 years almost. Exactly a decade. Close to it, if not. For the best. Yeah, me too, me too. But yeah. It's probably, I think that's one of the most common surgeries ever. Gallbladder removal, because it doesn't really do a lot. And, I was told that it's probably gonna happen, it's gonna have to happen at some point. So I could either have it done now, where it's a nuisance. You know, it's being a nuisance, you know, make it stop being a nuisance. Or I can wait however many years, and then it gets inflamed. I could develop an infection, internal infection. It could, like, kill me, so... I feel like that's something to get done now, especially with how the world's kind of like always changing, you know. You know, who knows what could happen, and I might not have access to surgery in the future. You know, there might not be what we have now in the future. You know what I mean? So, getting that done now instead of later is probably a really good idea. So yeah. Breast surgery about a decade ago. Are you feeling better now? Do you have less, like, backaches and you moving better, feeling better? since then. I hope you're doing better. But yeah, my gallbladder's been a problem for quite a while now. I think it's been like 12 years that I first started having issues, so finally having it's not a full solution. It's only going to be like a bit of relief. If anything, it's just going to remove part of the problem. And then potential future problems too, so yeah. It just seems to make the most sense to get it done now. But yeah, I'll keep you guys updated on that since it was kind of a big deal. I don't think it's for another like week or two. Aesthetics? Oh, okay. So it's just like a weight reduction or whatever. You know how with cars you get rid of non-essential stuff to go faster. I guess it's kind of something like that, but instead of it being for your car, it's for your body. Yeah. That's pretty cool. Interesting too. You had the bubbles. Damn. I'm kind of doing the opposite by lifting, developing, you know, the pecs and stuff. So, I'm kind of doing like the opposite of what you did. Growing the pecs instead of shrinking them. How do we like this background, this road, by the way? I think it looks pretty cool. It's just really disorienting right now. I don't know why, but my VR setup is all like crooked, or everything's sideways, like at an angle. Everything to me is at an angle, so it's kind of weird. Oh, excuse me, does anyone else have that issue? This isn't the first time it's done this. Oh, this is sick. They got like a theater room in here. That's kind of cool. Issue. Yeah, everything to me is like kind of slanted. It's really weird. I'm not sure if you can tell on stream, but yeah, I'm standing at like an angle. It's kind of weird. Yo, what's up, yo? Yeah. We're using the Quaver Doge. Abby to Dave, Kaliko. Oh, they got God rays here. Can you see that? Look at that, it looks cool. BB Rexa? What's that? Haven't seen that. It's happened multiple times where everything's like at an angle in VR. I get used to it pretty fast, and then I take it off, and you know, the real world seems weird because everything's not at an angle, everything's straight up and down again. I definitely prefer everything being off-center than everything going black off and on constantly. This is my preferred issue to have right now. 100% honest. This is a much more preferable like glitch, you know, problem to be happening. What's over here? What is this? It's a tree. This world's quickly becoming a new favorite, actually. This is really chill. Wonder if the creator made this like all themselves, or if any of this is pre-made things, prefabs that I could use myself. Because I'm still contemplating making my own world in VRC. I think it would be kind of cool. Eye surgery. Well, you don't get put under for that? Oh, I think I remember calling that, yeah. No, yeah, they just kind of like laser your eye, don't they? Yo, Al, welcome in. How you doing? What's up, Disney? How are you gatoring today? You don't have to use glasses anymore? Nice. You've joined the ranks of the non-glasses users. Welcome. I do say, though, at the computer, I use my blue blockers because, you know, blue light can be pretty harmful. I can't use them on this, though. You're making dinner, Al? What you making for dinner? What are you having tonight, buddy? What you got going on? Yeah, it's good to see you too, Disney. How's it gatoring? EO, do you want to get on Ark again soon? They got the new Arks out. Have you seen the new Ark? There's the outdoor pop and the flying fireball, which is kind of funny. They've brought the indoor Arks outside. Outside time. Going to bed early this week. Alright, good night, yeah. I do too. I've got to go to bed early tonight too. Earlier than I have been. So I've got like another 2 hours to stream. Something simple. Soup and sandwich. That sounds good. Is it like a grilled cheese and tomato soup? Because that hits different. It's a good meal right there. I'm glad that you're living your best life and doing good, Disney. It's good to hear. Bump into each other in VRC. Yeah, I did go into a public, which I normally don't do. Often, at least. Not on here a lot. That was like a couple weeks ago. So yeah, it's possible. I want to do that again, because I only made it to one world, one instance, and I was in there pretty much my whole time being on that night. It was very interesting, very fun. Oh, excuse me. That's one super hot pepper. That's one spicy pepper. Hey, I bet you can eat this really hot pepper. Oh, I bet you I can. Give me that. Oh, no. I've heard the song so many times. I did not know it's called Snow. I never knew the name of the song until now. Yeah, why does Snow? Yeah, I guess that makes sense. That's the name of the song. Oh yeah, by the way, chat, if you saw the title, you know that the VIP legendary redeems, those are cheaper now. because they were a little too much. There wasn't a lot of people getting to VIP, and no one's gotten a legendary yet, so yeah. To get to mythical, it's still the same amount. I think it's still like 1 million in total, or exactly 1 million in total. So it's all the way up to 700,000 now, which is a lot. So yeah, it's definitely gonna be interesting seeing if anyone ever gets to that, or hell, even the legendary redeem, if anyone's ever able to get to that, even. I don't know. I feel like it's gonna take a long time. Because I think the only stream I have more than 100,000 channel points is in Robot's stream. He has streamed on Twitch for like a long time. So like I think from the beginning when it was first called Twitch, when they changed it from Justin TV or whatever. So yeah, it's gonna take a long ass time. CC 1 2 3 4 6 7 8 and 9 1. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. How are you doing tonight? What's up? We've got a lot of number fans joining us tonight. Big fans of numbers, I guess. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with some numbers. What's up, Phoenix? How you doing? Immortal, the Phoenix, the 22. What's you up to? What you doing? How have you been doing? What you been a-wooing? Since last stream. How's this week been for you? How is the music mixing, by the way? Am I too loud? Am I too quiet? Is the music too loud, too quiet? I haven't done a check like this in a long time, so let me know. Let me know how things are looking and sounding too. The internet's been working pretty decently lately, but it's still good to check. Let me know if something happens. Nothing much. Hey, as long as things aren't going bad, you know, it's pretty good. Oh, excuse me. Anything cool happened this week? Immortal? Anything cool, interesting? Pretty much the only interesting thing for me this week is that, like, surgery prep type of thing. That's about it. Other than that, it's just like doing stuff, you know, working on stuff. As always, using, you know, gaming for the free time. That's pretty much it. Yeah, doing this again, finally. It's so good to be able to stream again. Not being able to stream is like asphyxiating. It's like like chokes me, you know what I mean? So it's like I'm not able to. It feels like part of me is gone, like not being able to do this kind of sucks. And that just has to do with like interacting with you all, hanging out, doing what we do as a community, like events and hanging out in Discord, stuff like that. Just being here, just having a good time. Sucks when I can't do that, you know? Because if I can't do that, you all can't either, because, you know, if I'm not here streaming, there's, you know, not a here to be for you guys, so. Yeah, it just kind of sucks all around, so it's good. It's really, really good to be back. Really hope that it lasts. As long as my computer keeps working fine, internet keeps working fine, and I don't have any kind of like, I don't know, like, broken leg. Well, even with like a broken leg, I could still like stream games and stuff. Be kind of hard for me to be taken out of the picture. It's more often my computer, my internet, so yeah. Super, you're Morphin? Are you a Power Ranger? Rika, Finfin. How are you, Finfin? You're down? On the ground? Why are you down? Do you need to be revived? Then we go southbound? Did we just wipe out Tomato Town? Are you a fan of tomatoes, Rika? What about you, Sumo? You cook food. Sumo, how many tomatoes do you like? Pro Gamer? Pro Gamer tomatoes? That's the new brand of tomatoes that just came out. Pro Gamer tomatoes. Well, that's kind of good news, unless you have a phantom allergy to Pro Gamer brand tomatoes, then that's not such good news. Because then you can't have any. Tomatoes are good. Actual fun map. Ooh. Discord every year shares them. That's awesome. I bet like a tomato soup or marinara or like ketchup, any of that stuff homemade with tomatoes like that would be really good. I think if that happened to me, or like that was an option for me to like get fresh tomatoes like that, I would probably make my own ketchup because it's stupid expensive. Fun ripen makes it taste like an actual fruit. Wait, really? Interesting. Where's my music at? Music. There we go. I think I need to turn this up a little bit. There we go. There's nobody like else in here that I need to be listening to or hearing. I'm not having a conversation with anyone at instant, so I've got to turn the music up. Because I could barely hear it. And I was probably getting blown out by being turned up so much. Yeah, I've never had a tomato vine ripe that I know of. I'm not really into raw tomato. Kind of, do not like at all. It's one of the few things I really do not like. Tastes very different. Maybe I would like them. I don't know. So Russian's not actually ripe. Yeah, the only way to get ripe tomatoes from the store is to buy canned tomatoes. It's kind of funny. Or was it frozen? No, I think it was canned. I think tomatoes are one of the things that freezing them messes them up, whereas canning is like the freshest tomatoes in the store. Is that how that works again? I know for some fruits and veggies, frozen is the freshest. But I think for tomatoes, it's actually canned is the freshest that you can get. Besides, obviously, getting them homemade, homegrown. William Afton 1937503, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. How are we doing? Feel free to come say hello in the chat. Come say hi. Welcome. A lot of numbers fans in the chat. Hope it's numbering good today. From yeah. Yeah, true. I don't think those happen a lot around here. At least not to my knowledge. I know people like talk about farmers market sometimes, but it's like a seasonal thing. Not something that happens a lot, from what I know. Were you jamming? Let's do Arc Raiders at some point, dude. I think the wipe is actually coming up. Would you be down to help me get my stuff transferred again? Wonder why the ad alerts don't work. I don't think the ad warning message has ever worked, has it? Yeah, I feel like it worked at some point. I'm not sure. I should probably report that to the people that make the spot so that gets fixed. Rika, what you been doing? Have you been fin-finning, going crazy, doing the zoomies and all that? Yo, DJ, welcome in. What you up to? How have you been? It's good to see you. You been off? Not doing the avatar working? Well, that's okay. I very rarely do, cause I really suck at it. I feel like a lot of time that I would have, like, the mental capacity and focus and, like, drive for that stuff. I feel like that's been going into Unreal rather than Avatar work, because it's roughly similar. So, yeah, that drive's been going towards Unreal. You got an SSD, you didn't realize you need a screw? Oh, you don't need a screw for it. You're talking about an NVMe one, right? You can just stick it in. You just stick it in and move the little turny thing, you know? It doesn't have to be screwed in. That's just something extra. Not to say you don't like need one for the long run, but yeah, it should work fine without it.
It's time to drink water.
Wormter. I love Wormter. Wormter is my friend. We stretching? Welcome in, Shadowfang. How you doing? today. But yeah, especially if you're talking about like a 2.5 inch SSD. That just needs to be plugged in. It doesn't have to be attached to anything. There's no moving parts. You can just dangle it in your case. Come do some scrimshes. Good getting into swing of things. You're building a new computer? Nice, nice. That sounds like fun. Plastic thing holds it down. Get one. No, those are built in. So interesting that it didn't come with one. You're talking about NVMe, yeah? Okay. Yeah, if you don't have the thing that turns to hold it down, then yeah, you might. Should be a screw in there that you use for an NVMe. Yeah, it just depends on if you have an NVMe or a 2.5. Alright, let's do the toes touching. Because I've been slacking on those. I've been slacking on those stretches. Let's see how this goes. I'm kind of nervous. Hopefully nothing explodes. Whoa. Dude, the armature is like going crazy. What? Oh, come on. Oh. I've been slacking. Can I complete the stretch? It burns. It burns. Everybody stretch with me. You have to suffer with me. Oh. Knowledgeable on PC parts. You know, you're learning, you'll learn. I'm learning. You know Ralph Wiggum from The Simpsons? I'm learning. Classic. This looks so cursed. I hope you're stretching with me, chat. You better be stretching with me. Get stretched on. Oh, things are popping. Things are popping. Oh yeah. Oh, I've got more good news, by the way. So not only do we have the rebalanced VIP reading, but we also got, you know, the gallbladder, but also I have a new job interview on Friday. So that will, if that goes through, that's gonna help get to the new big screen. We can finally get the Beyond 2E, and yeah, I'll be able to like breathe. I won't have a brick on my face. I'll be able to like breathe through my nose and not have my face destroyed. but I'll still have like, you know, the eye tracking, face tracking, all that. So it's pretty exciting. Probably be able to make progress on that. Funny Valentine 1980, thank you for the follow, welcome in. Because I think it's been like it's going on a year now, we've been trying to get it. Yo, thank you for the 550 bidos, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. You were helping us get to that goal. We're getting there. We're getting there. And also with learning Unreal, the focus has been like learning it to make a game. Not really my focus to like release a game just to make money. You know, I'm not trying to make like a what's it called? An asset flip like slop game. But yeah, also with learning Unreal, that's another way, if I can release something that's decent, that we can raise money for the 2E. So yeah, I made quite a bit of progress late last year, early this year, in learning Unreal. Just off and on, really, past few years. Been doing pretty good about getting on every once in a while and, you know, following some tutorials, just working with the engine, if nothing else, to learn it, and just general game dev stuff. Funny Valentine, how are you doing? Thank you for the first time chat. Hello, hi. How you highin'? Yeah, lots of good news. Lots of good news. I'm happy. Lots of good news for the community, for us, chat. For me, all that. Good news is definitely welcomed. You know. Always good. Yeah, with the 2E, I probably want to adjust the headset so much. Be less bulky, less weight on the face. Won't have to like be lifting it. Breathe through my nose all the time and shit like that. So, yeah. Did we ever finish our stretches? I'm not sure if we did. What do we have left? I should probably do a few of these, like, shoulder rolls. Man, that makes my tracking go crazy. What's up with that? That looks goofy. Let me see if I can fix that here. Oh. Same thing. Oh. Water. What's up, Kung Fu Bun? How are you doing? What's new in your universe? What you up to? How's the wound? I don't recognize your name. Are you a newbie? Are you new to the Woofer Dog community? Ooh. You doing good? Okay. Having a bit of fun? Nice. Good to hear you've been having a fun day. What's the heps? Building rebuilding. Oh, okay, I probably knew you were rebuilding. Aw, that sucks. I'm sorry that your computer got fried. It's not good. It's never good. Dude, I'm so lucky. I'm so lucky it's never happened to me. Because I hear about things like that happening quite often. But I've never had well, as far as I know, a power outage or brownout or surge or whatever killed my computer. Very rarely do computer parts fail on me. That GPU riser cable only lasting a few years was a real sting for me. That really stung because normally computer parts just go on and go on and go on with me. They don't really tend to break. Like, I've got really old computer parts that still work fine. So, yeah, no, I know how that feels. It sucks. Well, GPU needed replacing. Yeah, hopefully the GPU prices will come down.
To back that up.
RAM and all that will come down. Because prices for that stuff, specifically GPUs, it's been up for like 6 years now, you know. Prices have been crazy for 6 years. Yeah, hopefully, I think China's getting into GPU making, so, and also RAM making. So yeah, hopefully soon, you know, there'll be more attainable GPUs and RAM out there. Auntie Jasmine, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. How are you doing tonight? What's up? Search project. Oh yeah, yeah. I 100% agree. I've been rocking a UPS since how long has it been now? Like 10 years. So that's probably not probably that's the reason I don't have a lot of issues with power surges, brownouts, and stuff killing my computer. Excuse me. Because of wonderful UPS technology. I think I actually need a new one though. The one I've got right now, I've had for like 4, 5 years, something like that. So I need a new one. Or at least a new battery for it. Because sometimes when it trips, like power's lost, it goes through and my computer is wiped out. More often than not, past few years, that's what's happened. So I'm pretty sure the battery kicked the bucket kind of early, which sucks. But yeah, I'm gonna need a new battery. I've got 2 UPSs that need new batteries now. 4060 for $700. Oh, damn, that's crazy. Is that seems like a lot? Because when I got my I got a 3070 Ti for MSRP, and that would have been that's 4 years ago. This one, and it was like 800 after tax, 800 something. That seems like a lot for like that level of card. Have the prices gotten that much more insane? Like, even then, when I got this GPU at MSRP, that's still too much, you know what I mean? 800, I feel like you should be able to get, I feel like I should have been able to get a 3080 for that much. That's a lot. Higher end. Oh no, yeah, for sure. Yeah, Asus. I think, yeah, that's like one of the top GPU manufacturers. I know they make the best motherboards. As far as GPUs go, I'm not sure if there's a better manufacturer. Now that EVGA doesn't make cars anymore, they might be number one right now. I know Samsung has been number one for storage for quite a while now. At least for solid state storage. And then for RAM, I think, isn't Kingston #1 for RAM right now? Or no, that was probably a long time ago. I'm not sure who was the best for RAM. I've been using Corsair RAM for a long time because I like the way it looks. It doesn't go very far beyond that. I just like how it looks. My old pair of sticks didn't have much issue. They didn't have issues, as far as I know. But this new pair of sticks I got, I feel like a lot of my computer issues, or quite a few of my computer issues, like a couple of years ago to like around a year ago, were from the RAM. But then again, it could have just been the old BIOS not like working correctly with them, because since I did another BIOS update since then, between then and now, I don't think I've had a single error code come up on my motherboard for RAM. So yeah, I think it might not have been the RAM. And then again, it could have been, you know, you never know. Mingo Wolf, how you doing? How are you today? Do you have a mango on your head yet? Do you get the mango on your head? Oh man.
You ever heard of
Pardon my
Damascus?
syphilis.
Goats look like a normal goat as a baby, but then look like something out of Star Wars as an adult.
Oh yeah, no, I have. Those are very interesting creatures, for sure. I've seen those before. Not in real life, but, you know, seen like pictures and videos. HyperX. I think HyperX is what I'm thinking of. I think they're the top RAM makers, like, for reliability. Does that sound right? You own HyperX, so you should be able to know. I mean, you should be able to answer that. I feel like you would be the person to ask, right? You're playing CSGO? Oh. And no, head is not balanced. Oh, how am I doing besides the VR being, like, tilted weirdly? I'm doing good. Doing alright. Like I said, that's a problem that I prefer over, like, the gray screening or, like, any of the other issues I've been having, like internet, so, yeah. Not a big deal. Not a big problem. Yeah, Damascus Goats, yeah, they're pretty much alien already. They would work pretty well in a movie set in like an alien setting. I definitely agree on that. But yeah, speaking of Star Wars, you know how they make like, they've got like TV shows and movies about Star Wars have been making recently, past some years. I learned that they actually use Unreal for their CGI most of the time. And it's funny because that's actually the engine I've been learning for a few years now. So, if the interview doesn't work out on Friday, you know, you can always keep at it with the Unreal and might be able to do CGI work one day, you never know. My heart is pretty set on making a game, though. I've played lots of video games over the years, and that's one of the most important things about making a game, is you need to have knowledge on what works and what works and what doesn't with games in the first place. So, you know, things are already set up pretty good for me to do. So I just gotta keep learning. Gotta keep, piecing things together with the pipeline of, making assets, importing into engine. I've got to learn how to publish, like, make a production of a final game. There's still a lot I gotta learn. Pretty exciting, though. Doing something new. Always exciting. Always interesting. Kind of on the fence if I would do devlogs and stuff like that. I feel like I would not want to do that, because I've seen that making devlogs can ruin the project, like ruin what you're trying to make, which obviously that's not something that I would want. Would not be the outcome I'm working towards. But yeah, once the Beyond 2 is secured, I think it would be worthwhile to try to see about building up a team. Like, get more developers on board with me to make a game, make what I'm trying to make. Make one of the games I have ideas for. I feel like most of what I'm shooting for, I would have to have, like, team members, devs that would be working for free, essentially. But yeah, some parts I think are going to require some money, some spawn dooley to get going, so I've got to keep that in mind. I haven't bought like any sort of asset packs or anything.
Detected.
I've just been going like free learning route. Whoa. Perfect. You may not like it, but that's peak performance right there. Peak goofing. Wonder how many times I've heard that song. I remember that song being really popular back in the day. Back in the day. Maybe a year ago. Long time ago. Dude, Kaylee feels so freaking pretty as this base. Holy shit. I thought a bit more on what her next base should be. Like, have some more avatars of her. And I'm still not sure. What I would use. I need to just look and see what kind of new abbeys there are these days. to make a decision. I'm open for suggestions if y'all have any like Abbeys that you like that are new that maybe I haven't seen anymore. Feel free to suggest. I'll check them out. I'm a Dork Fox. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. How you doing? Are you adorkable? I think I need to redo my tracking. It's not looking right. My tracking is not looking right. I think it might be the angle, like everything being at an angle, or something. I don't know what's going on. Okay. How about now? Vibes, we vibing you. It's good to hear we're vibing. I think that still looks kind of weird. Were you tracking your feet swapped? What the hell? Oh, that's what's happening. The last part, ow. That's what's happening to me. Where everything's like tilted. But it's like that by default, like in SteamVR, it's everything's tilted. Oh, excuse me. Okay. How's that? Okay, that looks a little better. You ready to hop off? Ah, yeah. It do be like that sometimes. Yeah, my hand tracking is kind of weird. I need to start actually using my arm trackers. Gotta figure out a way to get those working right. I have an idea, but that would require buying like a whole nother set of track straps. So this place looks really cool. Is there some kind of new tracking thing? Like, has it been changed? Because like the armature is like fucked. I might need to like redo my whole SteamVR setup. Do you need to redo your SteamVR setup, like calibration, every time you move your base stations, because they kind of like move on their own, because I have them on cargo bars. Probably. Alright. Then yeah, I better redo mine. Better redo that. Maybe that will help. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Go for a Franco do. The Wiggles are feeling kind of chill tonight. I'm not doing nothing too crazy. I gotta conserve energy. My fast officially starts in about 5 minutes. Yeah, exactly 5 minutes. Gotta conserve energy best I can. Yeah, 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 yeah. Na, 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 na. You been up to anything, Fulrica? Any like good news, cool stuff going on in your life at all? Da, 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 da. What kind of projects are you doing? What you working on? Making your first avatar? The Fink body. Why do you say Fink? Is it not a Finfin? Finnick? Is it like a combination of like a Finfin and something else? Plan word. Usually I hear Finfin. Fink is new to me. Fink reminds me of the intro to Fallout New Vegas, where Betty says, "I ain't a Fink, you dig?" That's from the intro, right? Just call you that. It's a personal. Oh, that's pretty cool. Unique. That's why I haven't heard of it before. It's unique. Nothing wrong with that. It's pretty sweet. Should do some more stretches. I need to adjust some settings. And what is it called? I can't think of what it's called, but I need to adjust. Something to do with the IK. Whoa, where'd you all go? What the hell? Yo, these controllers are scuffed. I need to... I think I need them to get replaced, because... How long was the camera like that? I wasn't even moving it. That's fucked. Wait. Is it moving when I move? Dude, that's so dumb. I thought it was drifting. I thought we were Tokyo drifting. Doo-doo. We Tokyo drift mode. We drifting it. Oh, I think it's arm versus height ratio, right? What happens if I change it like that? Hmm. I'm not sure if that's it. That's definitely not it. Okay, that seems right. Hmm. Let's try this. See if this works any better. Good playlist. Yeah, this has been pretty reliable. Reliable, decent music. Well, more than decent, you know. Okay. How's that? Okay, that seems a lot less crusty. What are we thinking? Watch, I'll redo my SteamVR settings, and it'll be all messed up, extreme. I shouldn't have touched the settings. That's how it'll end up. Yeah, I bet that's how it'll go. Just my luck, you know? Okay. Alright, that seems right. What do you think? No, that might be too high, actually. Oh, jeez, Rick. Oh, jeez. move so fast in this road. Why do I move so fast? I got sprint. I'm on super speed. Extra fast. This road is going to be favorited. I have decided. This place is pretty cool. Whoa. That was loud. I still haven't found any decent straws for my Chug Jug, which sucks. All the straws I found online are just too short. They're just too short. I need one that goes like all the way to the bottom of my my water bottle, and then comes, you know, all the way out to the top, and then comes out even more some ways, so I can get it between the face tracker, you know, my headset. You know what I mean? So it's gotta be like this much space. And the best I've been able to find are straws that would like be level with the top of the water bottle, roundabout. So yeah, makes me wonder if I can make my own. Like if I can find some food safe tube that's like thin enough to go into it, and I could like cut it myself. Maybe that would work. You know, get like a really long one, like cut it to size from the hardware store. Maybe that would work. But yeah, I don't know if that even exists. It's a struggle. And I have bottles that would work, but they're too low capacity. I would run out of water in the middle stream. I gotta get creative. I gotta find some sort of solution that's not readily apparent. You know, I gotta use my noggin, use my brain, figure something out. I think I could do it. Just gotta keep brainstorming, I guess. I'll just pour the whole thing on myself. Yeah. That would work. That would work one time. And then I would need like new trackers, maybe a new headset, new controllers. Potentially. It would work one time though. Technically. Beans. Beans. Free beans. Beans for free. Freebeans.com. Don't go there. The Beans. Mr. Beans. Mr. Beans. Begin. Do you like the beans? Are you a bean fan? Are you a bean enjoyer? Or a bean fan? Which are you? Which side are you on? Are you a bean fan? Or are you a bean enjoyer? What would even be the difference? I don't know. The world may never know. Do you guys like this place as much as I do? I think this place looks really cool. Looks like there's even another area to go to using a boat. Should we go there? Should we do it? Should we go there? What do you think? Might be fun. Na, 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 na. Let's go check it out. Let's go see. No, 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 no. Oh, the water makes me stop moving. There we go. How do you drive this thing? Libyan. Oh. It's a teleport. This is pretty sweet. It's the pool room. It's very blue in here. Banjo Bluey. I'm swimming. Whale Rider. The boat's name is Whale Rider, apparently. Ace Rider. Have y'all ever seen Ace Rider? I know that video's kind of like old now. Anybody remember watching that back in the day? Ace Rider, the bounty hunter, hunter. He's got a cat that he talks to on his wrist, on his watch. That's what makes him unique. Gonna stand there and watch. I don't know this song. I only know that one part. You know you're stretching successfully if you're popping. True story. True story. Yo, what's up, Tanuki? How you doing tonight? What's up? What you doing? Hello, hello. How's your week been so far? What you up to? Guess what? Fish?
I'll have to give
Ads?
myself a promotion.
Let's go. Yeah. You're able to get the Price Cut VIP. I wonder who else can get it now that it's cheaper. Congratulations. You should automatically get VIP if it's working right. You might want to double check that you got it. We like a good discount. Yeah. It worked, you got it. Let's go. And I do wonder how many people will be able to get it. Who was missing that 25k of Woofer coins to get it. But yeah, I've got like plenty of VIP badges, I think. I think it's based on like subs or something. And max subs I think I hit like 100 plus max subs one time. So yeah, I've got quite a few VIP slots. I think 75k was just too much. It was just too much. Let me see, how many do I have? 100. We're not even at 25. Yeesh. Yeah. Let's check another place out. Oh no, I think this one might lag me. 396 megabytes. This world's an entire video game. From like early 2000s. Wow, I'm actually not lagging. This place looks pretty cool. There's a portal. Calico's very yellow here. Very yellowy. Two Fort. Let's all go to Two Fort. Do you want to go to Two Fort, chat? Let's go to Two Fort. Two Fort would be kind of funny. Angry Bird, thank you for the follow, welcome in. How angry are your birds today? This has got to be one of my favorite looking worlds of all time. It looks good. Echo, welcome in, Echo. How you doing? How you doing today? What you up to? Yo, thank you for the 28 months. Thank you, Echo. Welcome in. Thank you for that resub, you beautiful being.
Back on the streaks with Amazon.
Yo, Echo, what if we made our Bobbles battle? What if we had a Bobble battle? Bubble battle. Yeah, what if we made our Bubbles battle? The lighting here seems different. Growth rate missile. Yeah, the giant missile was crazy. Which is more scary? Large missile or small missile? The laser. Yeah, beam OP. Everybody knows beam OP. That is already known. Snoot snoot. Hey. Oh, this looks cool here. What does this look like? Oh yeah, it's like reflecting the blue. Yeah, it's just like really reflective, so it's reflecting the blue from the skybox or whatever, I guess. It's pretty cool. Hey. It looks really cool here. Show me what to do now. Ellie of the RC? That would be crazy. Echo, you become Ellie of the RC. How wiggleable will Ellie be? Happy Wednesday, Jet. Welcome, and how are you doing tonight? What's up, what's up? How are you feeling? Tired from work? Well, sit back, relax, enjoy the stream, because we are just chilling. We're just hanging out. Doing a couple of wiggles here and there, but mostly just chilling out. You're gonna curl at the curl club? That's pretty curling. What the hell? Wait, what does this mean? What do words mean anymore? What are these words? I'm gonna delete this just to be safe, because I've got no idea what this shit means. Is that English? What are you saying? Person that came in and said things. Please elaborate. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Have been cutable. H. Weibel, welcome in. Leave the first one. How are you doing tonight? What's up? How's your week been? Echo, how are we gonna get Elga's tail looking like a Schneppy tail? Are you gonna get it from like another avatar? Go Star, thank you for the follow, welcome in, how you doing? How are you doing tonight? Feel free to come say hello in the chat, come say hi. How are you feeling? Tapioca. We love tapioca. Might copy it. There's a pretty good snap model called the I forgot what it's called. It's a Foxy Paws model. It's a snap. It's it's got a pretty good snap tail. There's also a ghostly snap. I think one of those would work pretty good. Sky shirt, yeah. Yeah, it's reflective, so it's like reflecting the skybox. Looks pretty cool. Snownup. Yeah, that sounds right. Not sure. I'm not sure if that's quite it. Oh, texture. No, like the model itself. The Foxy Snap. I know a couple people that use it. If Skylar's here, she uses it. She'll be able to tell you the name of it. Boo Boo, welcome in. How are you mooping? How mooping are you feeling today? I think, yeah, Kayluka pretty thick. She thick wa. Heckin' squimshy. True. Muay Thai? Charity, what's Muay Thai? Is that like karate? Karate. Martial farts. And squish. The squishing. I hope you're squishing pretty good. Kickboxing with elbows and knees. I think I just learned something new today. That's interesting. Jujitsu. You're a warrior. Moomoo Cow warrior. It's a funny emote. I'm good, Jet. Totally tubular, dude. Totally tubular. You know? Totally tubular. How tubular are you today, chat? Are you tubing it? Tuba. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yo, what's up, KD? How you doing? Welcome in. Yo, Mala! The shipment of Mala to Bala has arrived. Welcome in, you two. How are you two doing tonight? How you been? I've been doing pretty good. We're just chilling out tonight. Hanging out. Talking about stuff. Forgot to plug in your headset. Oh, it happens. Don't worry about more. GBX Epic Samurai, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Feel free to come say hello in the chat. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, we're eating it. Yeah, the base is high, but Kaliko's a Woofer. Cody Wolf. Think about if you get a nap. Well, if you do, I hope you have a good sleep. Have a good nap. Hey Mala, have you seen the you do the Transformers, right? You draw Transformers? I just want to make sure I'm thinking of the right person. Yeah, have you seen the like the new ones that they're doing where they like fully transform on their own? They're like fully robotic. Like the whole process is automatic. I saw that for the first time a few months ago. Maybe like a month ago. I don't quite remember when. But yeah, it seems pretty cool. Roboson, is that what it is? Yeah, I don't know what it was, but I saw one. And it looked pretty cool. My favorite Ian? Yeah, it's funny. Because Kaliko's not even a Ian. Like this Abby, Kaliko, she's not even a Ian. I just chose it because, like, the face, it's like decently Quillish. Lucas Wolf, thank you for the first time chat. Welcome in. How are you doing tonight? What's up? What's up? What's up? How we doing? We chilling, we moving. We're doing some like chill wiggles because I gotta conserve energy. As of 42 minutes ago, I'm fasting, so I gotta be a little conservative with how I spend my energy. Oh, they've done a bunch of them. Okay, I only saw one. Expensive but good. Are they like a lot? I'd imagine they'd be a lot, because I've never seen Transform all on their own. I imagine that's pretty tough to make, like produce, so yeah, I was imagining they'd be expensive. Seems pretty cool. Never thought I would see that. One K is crazy. Oh, yo! Thank you for the gift sub, thank you. Enjoy Yasu, Envy Dude, Actard, Clownfish Wizard. Enjoy the gift sub, enjoy the ad-free viewing, perks on the Discord. You get access to the emotes, spread them all around Twitch. Enjoy your gifts and subs. And remember to thank you. Go to Dio. Strikes again. Going off, you're doing good. You're going off? Lucas, what does that mean? Like you're popping off? Going crazy? Or like you're getting off? for the night. Prefer to mainly transform. Yeah, that makes sense. That would make sense. Yeah, you gotta give sub anime, dude. Oh, excuse me. Chat, be glad that I don't have the barking dog on for the hype train. You've been saved from 3 minutes of barking, 4.5 minutes of barking. You're welcome. I believe. Hunting and drawing? Hunting what? Hunting? You been drawing Transformers? Ah, nice. What you got so far? What's new to your collection? I don't collect Transformers anymore. Not for a long time. I had a few. But I got a bestie who's really into Transformers. And I've generally just been giving them as I find them to him. He goes, he's bigger on collecting them than I am. And I know that he'll take care of them, so yeah. Yo, what's up, Pico? Welcome in. How you doing? How you doing tonight? Imperfect Cell? I don't know that one. I don't know either of those games lately. For a while I was doing Halo Wars. Been doing Schedule 1. Did some Halo last night. Arc Raiders. I missed a project though, a Raider project, the last one, which sucks. It feels like it came and went so fast I didn't get a chance to do it. Retro games? Nice. I haven't gotten a retro game in a while. Other than like emulating. Even that was quite a few years ago. Fewish years ago. Wait. No, I did get, I guess, Xbox games. Like original Xbox games. I guess those are retro now. I had Crimson Skies as a kid. And then it got eaten by the void. And then, I don't have it. So I re-got that. So I've got that again. A couple others. Far Cry 3 is amazing. That's a really good one. Force Unleashed. I had that rental at Force Unleashed for the Wii. And it was really fun. Dude, you don't gotta do that. You don't gotta give me heckin' biddies and the gift subs. I appreciate you a lot. Thank you. Thank you for the 500 bidos. You were very awesome. I love watching Kayleiko's tail go back and forth. It's like it's moving in slow motion. Thank you for the level 2 hype train, thank you. Emotes. Emotes, get your emotes. First stream back. Well, you were in last stream. And the stream before that too, I'm pretty sure. The ads are upon us. The ads cometh. I feel when the ads happen. Yo, Squeaky, welcome in. How are you squeaking tonight? Doing a figure hunt? What you looking for? Pick Toy Fair? Well, I hope you get some decent ones for your collection then. Sounds like it's gonna be a good time. Maybe in a butt. Except, can you on PC? Oh, nice, nice. That's awesome. Well, I wish you luck. Are you building the PC? First steps in building one, or like first steps like finding like a rebuild that works for you? Building one. Yeah, dude. It's a lot of fun. Could also be a headache. Just depends on the parts you get, how much you know, stuff like that. So yeah, hope that goes well. It does seem to get easier and easier building PCs. Everything's becoming more unified, so I'm sure you'll have good luck with it. Their friend's gonna do it? Oh, that's even better. That's even better. That's the way to do it right there. Especially if they know a lot, they're really good at it. Then yeah, that's gonna be awesome. I'm excited for you, Squeaky. I'm here for that. That's great. That's definitely some good news right there. No. Alright, chat. I do have to wake up at a certain time tomorrow to do my labs for my surgery, so we do have to wrap up here, unfortunately. Having a lot of fun, but, you know, there's always next time. And we'll be back next time with another fantastic stream for you all. Really appreciate y'all being here. We're going to be raiding out to Leshy. We haven't raided Leshy in a long time. And, looks like she's having a lot of fun with her updated model, hanging out with chat. Just like we are now, so... yeah, it makes sense to head over there for the raid. I want to thank y'all for being here. Thank you for the gifted subs, resubs, bits, follows, and just, you know, just being here. Appreciate y'all just being here with me. See you later, Pico. See you later, Anime Dude. Everyone else hanging out with me. Can do a Leshy stream. Hang out with her. I should be in there for a little bit before I've got to go. Can't hang out for long. But yeah, spam the raid message. Raid message will just be, do a woo raid with the emotes. If you got the emotes, spam the raid emotes. A woo raid. See you, Disney. Good night, everybody. Have an awesome rest of your week. Stay awesome. See you later, Ario. Have a good night, Io. James, Werewolf, thank you for the follow. Remember to drop a follow for Leshy if you like her content. And stick around for this raid to get channel points here and there if you do follow over there. Alright, see you all next time. Good night, everybody. See you there.